Archie baby. Alright guys, it is time for the first episode of 5 for Rivervale. I am confused, but also excited. I don't understand why they at first said that, like, this is an alternate universe, this is canon, this is actually happening, and then all of a sudden it's like, this is an alternate universe. Because I don't understand how, like, why they said what happens in this is canon. When, like, how would that make sense? How would that make sense that what happens here is what's going to be in Riverdale? I don't get that. Unless Sabrina or Cheryl and Sabrina or something combines the two. I don't get it. I'm really looking forward to seeing these episodes and to see what differences there's going to be and whatnot. I just feel like, though, it's going to be hard to watch 5 episodes and get hooked on that storyline, and then it's just going to kind of go away. So I really do hope that they stick with that, like, it's going to happen in the real Riverdale, not just here, you know? But yeah, really looking forward to it. If you guys want to get the uncut reactions, the link will be at the top of the description for my Patreon. There you can get the uncut reactions to Riverdale, meaning you can watch the whole episode along with me, as long as all of the other shows that I react to. So you won't only get Riverdale, but you'll get every show I react to uncut in the full thing. So if you're interested, it's definitely worth it. Check it out. Otherwise, they're going to still be on YouTube, just heavily edited. But other than that, let's get into this episode, guys. Oh my god, what?
Where folklore and myth carry the weight of fact and truth.
I really like his short hair because he doesn't look dirty anymore.
The name of this place
is Rivervale.
A portrait of a couple in distress.
Baby Anthony finally fell asleep?
More like he passed out from exhaustion.
Yes. Fight. Start fighting.
And that is our real estate agent. And if I'm not mistaken, those are our...
Here are your keys.
Oh.
Thank you, Miss Gordon. We are
please.
So excited.
I love them together. Bugheads, let me know what you think of this relationship in a non-biased way. Because how could you dislike them? They're so adorable.
Let's check in with Rivervale's premier power couple, Reggie Mantle and Veronica Lodge.
I'm sorry,
Oh, I thought they were
going
to say Betty and
I
Archie.
can't guarantee this opportunity will be here tomorrow.
You'd be getting in on the ground floor of a gold mine.
Oh my god. We were robbed by not getting more of them, so I'm excited.
This time it was a
Dish rag.
Hey, I have quiche in the oven. Would you stay for breakfast?
She's just making issues that aren't there so she can have him over.
Where my old chum, Archie Andrews, is living with my ex-girlfriend, Betty Cooper.
Tell it like it is. Oh my god, was that a dream in this universe?
Yeah, sorry I woke you.
They have each other when they have nightmares now.
We were hooking up here.
They don't have to wake up alone anymore.
Ticking noise.
You guys are dating. How is it hooking up? Aww.
Those bad dreams go away with some early morning delight.
It's what we deserve. Y'all saw that, right? That little...
Whoever did took the deer's heart.
Okay, never gonna jog here again.
Nor should
Ew.
you. Interloper, you Mary 3 are trespassing on the sacred sovereign
God.
nation of Thornhill.
I really thought Cheryl was gonna do something cool by opening up this school. But no, they're a cult now.
Girls? Toodles.
Can she just do something that's, like, normal for once?
I'd like to put this toad in baby Anthony's mouth. It'll suck the colic right out of him. Absorb it.
What? Let's put a toad in our baby's mouth.
I didn't know you were that into comics.
What can I say, Archie? I can tell you what to toots. Come on.
I want to see Jughead be, like, nerdy and do nerdy stuff again.
I hope you don't feel weird being here.
No, not at all. Honestly, back in high school, one of the biggest questions in my life was,
Are you ever going to be
am I
all
gonna
in?
end up with Archie or Jughead? And now it seems like we have a definitive answer.
Y'all, I'm just going to ignore that this is a different universe because they just confirmed Archie Endgame.
Ignore Cameron, he's an idiot.
So it's just not another stopgap till you get your old job back?
Reggie,
I do think it would be cool
I
to
did
see,
wanna
like,
go back to Wall Street
Veronica
initially,
reinvent Riverdale
now
in the real universe.
I'm having a ball doing this with you.
And kind of turning it into, like, a little city more than anything.
Oh my god, Jughead, I didn't want you to kill it. I wanted you to put it in a cup and take it outside. You
you never kill a spider. It's bad luck.
Come on, that's just superstition.
No wonder I have so much bad luck in my life.
One per family, to be planted in each family's yard. My crew and I will take point on seeding a grove of maple trees that the town will own.
And have we secured the saplings?
Bro,
We
what?
just got the shipment in, Alice. And as we discussed, Frank and I will be setting up a
The hopeful
distribution
music
center
in the
outside
background
Boston.
when they're talking about getting maple syrup. Oh my god, our hero. Our hero.
Riveting. You
Right.
might find the discussion
Me.
underway at Thornhill, also about maple syrup, more
I
interesting.
can't get over the fact that he, like, doesn't look dirty anymore. He used to look like he smells.
All that was once fecund is now barren. We must again pay tribute to her like our ancestors once did. We must return to the old ways, the blood ways, the pagan ways. And by hoof and by horn girls return we shall.
I don't understand why they said that this was canon, but, like, how would this affect Riverdale if this is a different universe, you know? I want to see what yes.
She says hi, and
Honestly, yeah,
she's
what do you
wondering
mean?
if we put any more thought into what she asked.
What did she ask?
We decided that marriage wasn't for us because everyone we know who's married is either divorced or dead.
No, totally. She was actually asking about the other thing.
Baby. Barchie baby. Barchie baby.
I told her if it were up to me, I would want it to happen sooner
Tonight.
rather than later.
Starting a family with you since 6th grade.
Aww.
Let's just take our time.
Let's just
Right
keep
now.
doing our thing with no contraceptives. Betty gonna be fertile as f***. Light him on fire. Oof.
Shades of
That is... I would freak the f*** out.
I believe every citizen of Rivervale should be able to tap their own tree.
Then I'd like 13 saplings,
I love
please.
how much they've, like,
That way we can plant
made
them
them
in the
look
Thornhill
older.
Groves and
It's
they can grow in
crazy.
the shadow of she who walks amongst the trees.
Obviously, they're not as young as, like, season 1, but even from the beginning of last season to now, it's crazy.
You don't seem to be producing any viable eggs. It will be
After I
difficult
just said
for you
how
to
fertile
conceive
she
a
is.
child. You're the 5th young, healthy woman to come see me who is essentially barren.
Cheryl said if lesbians can't have babies, nobody can.
Serpent mothers would leave their crying babies on tree stumps in Fox Forest overnight.
They just left their babies in the woods?
Yes.
Y'all are stupid.
My mom did it to me.
That's a little
It
sus.
worked. Leaving baby Anthony in the woods, it would toughen him up.
That's so fucking weird. Also, with colic, aren't you supposed to, like, not let them just cry it out? Because their babies are miserable.
Your bonus, sir. And not only that,
And
there's
me.
one thing I fantasized about doing, but never have.
You know how dirty the money is? Oh my god. Oh my god, they're so good together. Like, please. That is so Veronica. Archie would be like, I'm not gonna have sex on money when there's people starving. Not that that's bad, but they're just very different.
I'm gonna make this plain as day for you. I like you, Frank Andrews.
I wanna have your babies.
I find you very attractive.
I miss
And I would
FP
like for you
so
to stay
much.
the night with me. In my bed.
I just can't go there.
Because of Fred or what?
Wow, I don't believe it. When will I ever learn?
My dad always used to tell me
I hope
the
that's
most
not
fulfilling thing that he
true
ever
in
did was
Riverdale
become a
that she's
father.
gonna be.
And I want to do that with you.
s-
Every step of the
infertile.
process.
You better tell him.
There's nothing more that I want than to have your baby. I want to be the mother of your child, our child.
Then you
Archie
will.
baby. Oh.
It'll happen.
You guys, come on.
Bonsoir, Antoinette.
She's gonna kidnap the baby. Cheryl's gonna use her voodoo and make him stop.
It must be the calming perfume I concocted in my greenhouse.
Just tell me what to do.
Not much. I just need you to bear witness. And then, per tradition, everything will be as it should.
reunion.
I'm not seeing any critters in the bed. Or
Oh.
on us.
I was having a nightmare about
All because of that spider.
These sheets are fresh. I just got them brand new. You're okay. You're okay.
Hug her.
Come here.
Your back is covered in welts, bites. Same as my arms and legs. I was literally just about to ask you to check them out. I told you we were being eaten alive. We're infested. I'm calling an exterminator.
You need to, like, chemical bomb that place. I can't believe he ever had to have that long hair. It looked so much better shorter.
What's wrong?
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
It's always
She
Cheryl.
impaled these dolls all over the forest.
I just hate, like, I know this is an alternate universe, but I just hate what they're doing with Cheryl's character.
I've been sorting through old evidence boxes at the FBI office, and I feel like there was a cold case with totems like this one. Can I borrow this?
Knock yourself out.
Okay. See you later.
Exquisite, no? And the best part is, you and
Why am I, like, hella into
Crystal
Riverdale
every
right now?
square inch of
I
this
feel like
place.
Barchie reunited my love for this messed up show.
How come you forgot to give me an office?
Shoot.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, Ronnie.
That might be a little bit of over dramatic situation, but I do get why he's upset.
We, the council, have accepted Cheryl's invitation on behalf of the entire town. We'll all be there.
This is such a weird ass storyline. I wonder if TPK is gonna end up being like the main villain when the real Riverdale starts.
RB. Rose Blossom.
Rivervale Blossom.
I get it, I'd be obsessed with me too, but what makes you think I had a hand in that dreadful business?
So let me put it this way. That deer was not the first blood sacrifice in Thornhill's
It almost just feels
50
like
years ago, a drifter was murdered.
if you're gonna
on
make
your
Cheryl
property.
evil and do all these evil things, just make her evil. Evil but lovable, you know? Because every single one of her storylines is just her being a bad person.
If anyone found out, it would put my wife and my daughter at risk.
Oh.
And of course, my wife and my daughter ended up.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Frank.
Holy shit. Well, hopefully you're not doing that shit now. I get that though. It's gotta be like so traumatizing.
Tell me, what
Why would
demons
she be doing
torment
that
you?
to them though because of the spider?
Turns out our
Maybe
apartment
she
is
can
riddled
fix
with
it.
bugs, and Jughead and I are being eaten alive. And
I
we
bet
can't
Sabrina's
afford
gonna
to
come
move.
at the
And
end or
even if
something.
we could, I mean, who's to say the bugs won't follow us?
Said formula does
Do
come with
it.
a price.
What doesn't? I'll pay anything.
If that's true.
What is that?
I'm going to need your full
Camera angle.
participation in all my Maple Festival's events.
Has anyone seen that guy on TikTok that loves trains and he has that really weird like GoPro angle? It reminds me of that.
A good friend Gordon said he's about to give me 50 tones.
It was meant to contain the sins of the entire town, and once it was
I do
consumed,
appreciate though that they're just
the
going
sins would be
all out.
absolved, and the town and her folk would
If we're gonna
prosper.
make it
Consumed?
magical,
By who?
we're going
Someone
magical. Hardcore.
chosen.
Everyone wants to go. I don't get it, Betty. Is the world crazy or am I?
No, you're not. Something evil is definitely happening at Thornhill with that deer.
It is cute how many
sacrifice.
scenes they have and like how much they're like emotionally there for each other in these situations. Veronica and Archie have not acted like this in seasons.
While Cheryl is outside playing Hostess of the Year, I'll be inside
They're gonna
Thornhill
break
doing
in.
some good old-fashioned snooping. And then we can finally get to the bottom of what's happening in that pastoral house of horrors.
Please. They are perfect together. You know what I mean though? Like, I feel like Veronica and Archie and Betty and Jughead, I feel like we're still doing it a little bit more, but all of their scenes were just them like making out and having sex. They never had these emotional scenes, not even just emotional scenes, but we never saw scenes of them like really being there for each other much at all. I mean, there was some obviously here and there, but for the most part, I feel like there wasn't as much. Archie was always talking to other people, and now that Betty and him are together, granted this is the alternate universe Rivervale, they're just like they're there for each other. They're best friends and they back each other up and listen to each other, and they're there emotionally together without having to be sexual all the time. They really seem like they're great for each other. They're meant to be together, and I love it. I love it. I hope we get to see this too on Riverdale too, and not just Rivervale.
Who knows, but seeing baby Anthony just makes me that much more excited to make one of our own.
Oh, they've got the outfits on from when that happens on the counter.
You want to make it crystal clear to Reginald that you're no longer carrying a torch for your ex. I may have an idea.
Oh my god. they're all just gonna start using magic from her. Maybe Betty uses magic to be fertile.
Starts in like 5 minutes.
I want them to be friends again. I really miss them as friends. I can't. It's never gonna get old.
And Archie Andrews 119. We have a winner.
Damn, what the f? This definitely is an alternate universe.
I love you. You know that, right?
Is there something in the syrup? Why is he like drunk? That was weird.
I believe this is the way. Perhaps the only way.
All of Rivervale starts using magic to fix their issues. They're gonna outman each other. Veronica's like, now I'm gonna have to hear it.
And the winner is Archie Andrews!
About how he feels insecure.
You won't have to worry about playing second fiddle to Archie ever again. Okay? I promise.
What's that supposed to mean? Betty's gonna beat him, I bet. Damn. Oh my god.
I give you our maple harvest queen.
Maple Queen.
Why don't we put this little sucker under our mattress tonight and try to make a baby? After you have some pie.
Can we skip the pie?
Uh-oh. Some weird shit's happening. Excuse me? Sir? Oh. I wonder what the pie has to do with it.
We've been expecting.
Oh, she's gonna make her fertile? Is that what the plan is?
What is this?
A ritual.
Betty's
For me
chilling.
and For all of us here.
I won't let you sacrifice Betty.
Archie, something amazing happened.
Why is she acting so weird now?
Earlier tonight,
How the f would you know that? They were the only sane ones, and then now they're not.
Their blood is what nourishes the ground and the furrows. Their blood is what will bring Rivervale back to its glory.
Cheryl said, down with the boys.
We needed a king who was willing to die for his queen. Only he would be worthy.
So why in the hell would Betty go along with this to have the baby, but like Archie is not going to be the dad? Are they going to write him off for a little bit because of his baby in real life? I bet you he's going to like be off the show for a little bit because of his baby. Because I thought I read somewhere that he won't be in a few episodes or something. Dude, what? Betty's just like, okay. Dude, what the f? See, like, how is this canon? I bet you Sabrina's gonna come in to save him or something.
Now, I hope you've been enjoying your visit so far, because no one is going anywhere. We're just getting started.
What the f? But, like, I don't know how Sabrina would help because that was crazy. Alright, there you go. That was the first episode of Rivervale. I don't even know what to think or what to say. I feel like one of my issues with this is they haven't confirmed how this is going to affect Riverdale. And of course, maybe that's going to be like a big talking point at the end where it's like somehow these things that happened here are going to be like transferred over to Riverdale or whatever. And then after that, the story is going to, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like Sabrina is going to come in to help undo these things or to help save Archie, because maybe everybody, including Cheryl, is like under some type of spell and she has to come in to stop it, and then she like undoes the things. But I don't understand how it's like, if the creator says that it's canon, is he saying that it's gonna be, it still essentially could be like they bring this into real Riverdale, but Sabrina undoes it, and then so like everything that really happened didn't happen, but it's still like is their memory. So that way it's like canon, but it doesn't make any difference to the storyline. And them killing Archie, I think that was the way that they did that because he has a kid and that's probably around when the baby was born and he needed some time off, which makes sense. I just don't understand how they're gonna undo that. And I don't understand what happened to Betty, because she wasn't like eating all that stuff that they were, you know. She was in the axe throwing thing, and then that's it. And then they went home with the pie, and then she had to eat the pie. So like, what happened from that point to now that made her completely like not here anymore? Same with Veronica. Veronica was one of the crazies too. And I think just like, I just don't like that Cheryl is like gonna be the evil person. I think it's only gonna be for these episodes, but it seems like somehow they always go back to that like Cheryl is crazy storyline. And it's getting a little bit old. I feel like it's very repetitive. And at this point, if she does this many bad things, again, this might not even be like something true in the real Riverdale, but if she were to do this many bad things, she wouldn't be labeled as like an okay person again, you know? There's only so many times you can be bad and then turn good, to where the point where it's like you're never going to be good. And I don't like that they're just falling back on that and using that over and over and over again. Why can't we have a lesbian in the show without her being evil? The Betty and Archie scenes were so cute and so good. It was really sad when they said she was infertile, so I hope that doesn't transfer over to Riverdale, because that would be pretty heartbreaking. It was just really nice to see them be a couple, and to see them like really be there for each other and emotionally support each other, because I feel like Betty and Jughead weren't that bad towards the end, but I feel like the couples kind of didn't do that anymore towards the end. They kind of just existed together and were dating, and they would kiss and sleep together occasionally, you know? And so it's really nice to see. I don't know if that's just because it's a new relationship and it's all fresh and new, or if it's because that's the difference in relationships, is that this is a grown relationship where they're there for each other through thick and thin, which is really cute in my opinion. I really like that they've shown like that side of it, because Archie genuinely looks happy. I mean, he did before he died. But it is interesting that like Jughead is narrating it like through video, as though he like knows the difference between the two universes. So maybe, I don't know how, but maybe that would somehow tie these two things together into being one. I'm not sure. The only thing I can think of is like Sabrina can undo all the bad things that happened, but the two worlds are going to be like one now. So that way it's like, it still happened, but things are like fixed and back to normal. So that way they still like lived that world, you know? I don't know. They've got to find a good way to combine these two, because it will be kind of weird if this isn't even going to be affecting the main storyline. You know, it's almost like for no reason. Yeah, it's going to be entertaining to see this, but like for what? I would have rather than put 5 episodes onto the main storyline in Riverdale and then had extra episodes than to have 5 episodes that mean nothing. So they gotta mean something. It just logically, I think they have to mean something. Veronica and Reggie are struggling because Reggie seems to be comparing himself to Archie, and I don't blame him. Veronica was like obsessed with Archie in a way that was not normal towards the end, and I didn't even mind them that much. I don't really like them together, but I didn't mind them that much. I think anybody could admit that like towards the end, that relationship was like way too codependent and like obsessive, and that's not normal. So it does make me sad that Reggie's like struggling with the comparison. I really hope that Veronica like sees this, and instead of getting angry at him for it, just kind of helps him through it. But I do understand too that like she had these like blueprints drawn up, and Reggie's supposed to be her partner 50-50, and then she didn't even remember to make a space for him. To be fair, it could have slipped her mind and she forgot to mention it, but also it just does show that she clearly is not thinking of this as like a 50-50 thing. So I'm sure he doesn't want to just be dragged around if he's not going to be as important. We also find out that Frank had a wife and child that were killed because of what he did, because he was a mercenary. So Alice has an interest in him, and he was finally explained and said, like, it's not because I don't like you, it's because my family before was killed, you know? And that's really sad and heartbreaking. I feel really bad for him, and it makes sense why he doesn't want to do that again, because he's afraid that they're going to die too. However, he's not a mercenary anymore, and I highly doubt that that would happen, because if that were to happen, I think Archie would have been dead by now, you know? I feel like this episode just gave me more questions than when I started, but it was pretty good. It was really entertaining. Jughead and Tabitha are also cursed. They've got bugs everywhere because Jughead killed a spider. I bet it's not actually because of that, but there's just this weird curse on Riverdale, and I honestly don't think that it's Cheryl. I think there's got to be something else going on that gave Rivervale this curse. because she doesn't seem to be the one that's wanting to ruin things, you know? I don't know. But really enjoyed it nonetheless. I'm still freaking confused, but excited to see where we go from here. I'm wondering when Sabrina's going to show up. She's got to be in like the next episode, because I can't imagine that they'd wait till the very end. I guess they could wait till the very end though. But I feel like she was in more than one episode. Maybe. Possibly. I hope so. But yeah, enjoyed the episode nonetheless. I think that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Thanks for watching.